Iran rolls back nuclear deal commitments. Iran has declared that it will no longer abide by any of the restrictions imposed by the 2015 nuclear deal. In a statement, it said it would no longer observe limitations on its capacity for enrichment, the level of enrichment, the stock of enriched material, or research and development. The announcement followed a meeting of the Iranian cabinet in Tehran. Tensions have been high over the killing of Iranian General Qasem Soleimani by the U.S. in Baghdad. Reports from Baghdad say the U.S. Embassy compound there was targeted in an attack on Sunday evening. A source told the BBC that 4 rounds of indirect fire had been launched in the direction of the embassy. There were no reports of casualties. The 2015 nuclear agreement with Iran, on life support ever since the Trump administration abandoned it in May 2018, may now be in its final death throes. Donald Trump, throughout his presidential campaign and then as president, has never failed to rail against what he calls his predecessor President Barack Obama's bad deal. But all its other signatories, the UK, France, Russia, China, Germany and the EU, believe that it still has merit. The agreement, known as the JPOA, constrained Iran's nuclear program for a set period in a largely verifiable way. But its greatest significance, even more so given the current crisis, is that it helped to avert an imminent war. Before it was signed, there was mounting concern about Iran's nuclear activities and every chance that Israel, or possibly Israel and the U.S. in tandem, might attack Iran's nuclear facilities. Since the U.S. withdrawal, Iran has successively breached key constraints of the JPOA. Now it appears to be throwing these constraints out altogether. What matters now is what precisely it decides to do. Will it up its level of uranium enrichment, for example, to 20%? This would reduce significantly the time it would take Iran to obtain suitable material for a bomb. Will it continue to abide by enhanced international inspection measures? We are now at the destination the Trump administration clearly hoped for in May 2018. But the major powers, while deeply unhappy about Iran's breaches of the deal, are also shocked at the controversial decision by Mr. Trump to kill the head of Iran's Quds Force, a decision that has again brought the U.S. and Iran to the brink of war.